This team's been really good at sweeping teams this year, 14 sweeps on the season. What do you think's gone into that ability to close teams out early in games?
I think of the high competition we have in practices, since all of us are really good players all around, that like when we do 6v6 drills, we're able to compete with each other, and then so we bring it out on the court and we're able to just like dominate at the skills we're good at.
The last question that I asked Morgan, I'm going to ask it to you first. This team is going to go down as one of the best in Lady Vol volleyball history. What are the feelings that are associated with that with you?
When you were telling Morgan, I honestly got chills because of how like exciting that like feels, and I think like back to like our competitiveness and like she said, our legacy, like holding the Lady Vol legacy and what standards it brings with us. So I think that that's like what we go by.
Obviously so difficult to just win one game in the SEC. Everyone's so talented, everyone's so good, but you guys have had such a great, successful SEC campaign. How do you guys do the daily grind of being ready for every single game, knowing how challenging it's going to be, but also being prepared every time?
I think it goes back to summer when we were putting in the work in the weight room, on the court. Like, we didn't really take a day off. We kept on showing up in the gym, showing out to our best abilities, and bringing our 101% into practices.
How do you think the success that you guys have and are still having in the regular season is going to translate as you guys go into the postseason?
I think we're going to take it game by game. We started recently like incorporating like what it's going to be like for the NCAA tournament practices, practicing to your full ability, making sure you're not taking anything off, like I said, and just knowing that like we are going in with one goal to beat the team and make it even further.
Talking about postseason, does that start to creep in your head at all, you know, before a game, or do you usually keep that out of your thoughts?
Can you like repeat again? Sorry.
Just talking about postseason play, does that come into your head before, you know, still a couple games left in the regular season? How prominent are you thinking about that? How much do you think about that postseason?
I do think about it occasionally, but like when we have games, I try to keep it out. Like I focus on the game we're about to play so I can make sure I'm bringing the team what needs to be played on the court. If that makes sense.
You guys have talked before about when you're at home, how much the home fans help, but probably especially the students. But when you're on the road, how difficult is it to face opposing student sections that can be really raucous? And do you guys kind of feed off that energy?
We honestly feed off each other's energy. Like we up the communication because yes, they're going to be loud, especially with the arenas that are more like smaller than TBA is. And so we like make sure we prioritize our communication, being loud because they're trying to over communicate with us. And then just bringing energy, like keeping the energy on no matter like what the student section has to say towards us.
What do you think makes your offense so powerful?
I think it's, sorry.
No, you're good. It's not live, so
Okay.
Take your time.
I would say about like CK, she's been doing a really good job, especially as a redshirt freshman coming in and like demanding everything. Like is a outspoken person, like she knows what she wants, tells you what she needs from you, and it's like helps us put trust in her and her trust in, and have her have trust in us when it comes to putting the ball away.
When you have, you know, a couple road games coming up where you're going on the road, how do you mentally prepare yourself for that road trip?
I think it goes into practices. Like we like do like a mock and we go against like the opposing team that we're playing and put us in situations that we see through film and like we might see on the game, and it's trying to get our bodies ready for things we might not like normally see in our own gym.
There's been a lot of talk about how great you guys have been offensively, and like rightfully so, but you guys have been really strong defensively as well. Do you feel like sometimes the best offense can be a good defense?
I think so at times, yes, because like we know we can put the ball away, so then we're always, how do I say it? Like when we are able to put the ball away and they can't, like other teams won't be able to defend it, we get another chance to put the ball away again, just keep it on a run.
Did you feel like at the beginning of the season that you guys were going to be at this point you are now, and if so, why is that?
I had a lot of faith in this team. I honestly thought we could make it so far because of how good of a team we are and the group of girls that came in, the freshmen, the grad students. I really thought like, especially like from the summer, like even our personalities like all matched so well, although there's like different pieces of it, but I did think we were gonna do big things this year.